Yo, yo, welcome to PTA Sports. I am your host, Pest, the analyst. And honestly, I haven't felt like doing a weekend review video. I haven't felt like doing a reaction video because, to be completely honest, I don't even know if this team is worth my time right now. I mean, I'm just being honest. So, hey, here's what's going to happen. Get ready to hit y'all with a little Pest perspective. So, listen. These last few weeks have been, I don't want to say that they've been annoying, right? Because I haven't really cared. Like, I haven't really cared about whether this team wins or whether this team loses. I haven't really cared about who's playing well, who's not playing well. I mean, like, I give props to the players that have been playing well, and like, you know, it is what it is on that. But, like, honestly, I've just been kind of like, whatever. Like, I've been watching other games, man. And like, if the Giants game is on and I really feel like watching it, then I'll watch it. And that's kind of like how I felt. You know, like all weekend long, man. I was kind of paying attention to college football a little bit, you know. We got championship week just happened, you know, setting up the 4 teams that are going to play for a chance to be the national champions. And then Sunday, you know, I watched a bunch of other games because the Giants weren't playing. So I was like, cool, I did that, you know. And then Monday, like, even though I kind of didn't want to, like, I sat down, I watched the Giants game. Because, you know, it's Giants versus the Eagles, man. I'm going to get up for that, right? I mean, like, most Giants fans going to get up for Giants versus the Eagles. So I'm like, all right, you know, I guess I'll watch this game or whatever, you know. And, yo, man, like, I was like halfway excited, and I like halfway wasn't. I was excited because, you know, Eli, he's gonna go out there, he's gonna play, you know, maybe his last time. We don't really know, right? Because our head coach don't like to tell us what's going on with the players in terms of injuries. So, you know, maybe that was his last game. Maybe it wasn't. I mean, I don't know. But I was like, all right, cool, yo. Like, I watched Eli go out there, sling the ball around a little bit or whatever, you know. But, like, ultimately, I was just kind of like, man, I already know what's going to happen in this game. I already know the results of this game. It ain't going to matter. It ain't going to make no difference. So, like, whatever. And, man, okay. All right. Let me slow down for a second. So, props to Eli, right? Big props to Eli. Anybody that knows me, if you've paid attention to this channel since the beginning, yo, I'm an Eli fan, right? I am. I love me some Eli Manning. Hey, he's one of my favorite players. And, you know, hey, props to him, man. He came out there, you know, first half, seemed like he was a little bit unleashed. He was slinging the rock, man. He was making some real good throws. I was like, man, look at Eli. Eli still got it, man. Hey, good on you, Eli. And, you know, man, like you look good. He looked real good. Darius Slayton is still a beast, man. Look, I'm all the way up for Darius Slayton, man. Y'all should know I love me some Darius Slayton. This kid's a monster. But our head coach, man, he looms his ugly ass head, and he basically screws us over, man. And so, like, look, like that was like my view on a game. Like, if you want a game review, there's your game review, I guess, whatever. But that's not even really the point of like the Pest perspective. So check this out, y'all. I'm sitting here, right? And I'm watching our head coach be everything except a head coach. Like, he's being everything but a head coach. And as I sit here and I see this man look clueless, look scared, look afraid, look like he's, you know, got no balls. He just yo, y'all remember the Water Boy? Y'all remember the head coach on the Water Boy? That's our head coach right now, yo. Like he looks over at the opposing head coach, man, and he's just scared. He's just afraid, man. He's just overwhelmed. He's just out of his element. And I wish Bobby Boucher would tell this motherfucker to, like, hey, man, like, imagine him to be like a baby or a puppy dog or something you ain't afraid of. But I don't even know if that'll work, just to be honest with you, man. How in the hell did this man not call timeout with like 45 seconds left on the clock, man? You got a couple of timeouts. Use one of those motherfuckers, man. But he doesn't. He doesn't. Instead, he stands on the sidelines, waving his arms like a dumbass, probably with a little bit of piss in his pants, all right? Because he don't know what to do. He don't know what to do. And so, like, after all this goes down, man, I jumped right on Twitter, man, and I said, this guy's got to be going at the end of the year, right? Like, he's got to be. He's got to be gone at the end of the year. I don't see any way that this dude is the head coach next year. It is Wednesday, y'all. It is Wednesday. It is 2 days after this game, and I am surprised that he is still the head coach. I'm surprised. Like, I'm surprised. I'm not calling for it, but I was expecting it. I've been checking my phone constantly, right? Every chance I get, I walk outside of my office, go to an area where I can get some reception, and I jump on Twitter like, yo, this dude's still here? Like, I'm so surprised that he is still here, yo. So, like, I don't see this man being the head coach next season. If he stays, if he remains the head coach, I'm going to tell you this, all right? I'm going to be shocked. I'm going to be shocked, and I'm going to be confused because I don't know. I can't think of any reason why this dude should remain the head coach. I just can't. There's just no evidence that this dude is capable of managing this team, of managing the clock, of managing his timeouts, of keeping his foot on the opponent's throat when you're up by multiple possessions. Like, I don't know how this man keeps this job. And let me just say this, because I'm not going to say a bad word about him as a person, right? I'm sure that Pat Shurmur is a great dude, okay? Clearly, he is able to keep this locker room together. I am, like, proud of the fact that he has kept this locker room together. I'm proud of the fact that these players aren't revolting. I'm proud of the fact that, aside from Jackrabbit, who's jumping on Twitter talking mad shit to fans, whatever, Jackrabbit, you mad? You mad. We mad too. Aside from that, like, no player is like losing their minds, at least not in public, all right? I guess you're a good guy, right? And I guess that you've kept this locker room in order, and that's cool. Like, I appreciate that, I suppose, because, like, we're only a laughing stock when we go out onto the field. Aside from that, there ain't nothing bad coming out of the locker room. Cool, whatever. So I'm not gonna say anything bad about this dude as a person. As a head coach, man, I just don't know. I just don't know. And it puts me in a position where, for the first time, and as long as I can remember, I am afraid of the future of this football team and of this organization. I am concerned about where we go from here. Let me tell you why. So let's just say hypothetically, right? Let's just say hypothetically, Pat Shurmur, saying it's hypothetical, but it's probably going to be a reality. But let's just say that Pat Shurmur gets fired, okay? Let's just say that he's not the coach anymore. He's sent packing. Who are some real candidates to come and be the head coach of this team? Who are some, like, no bullshit, actual real candidates to come and coach this team? If you were a head coach, I'm a coach, okay? I coach football. If you were a head coach, would you want to come to this team? Would you want to put yourself in a position to continue or begin or attempt to cement your legacy with this team? Like, the only way that you can cement your legacy with this team is if you were able to come in and 100% turn this team around. But, man, you got to have a lot of motherfucking confidence to be able to do that. Like, you got to have a lot of confidence in your abilities. You got to be genius level smart when it comes to this football shit. But if you were a head coach, would you, like, realistically, would you come and coach this team? Would you come and work for this organization that seems like a dumpster fire right now? Would you want to do that? I mean, yeah, it's New York, right? It's a great market, all right? Bright lights, big cities, primetime football games, whether you suck or you don't, okay? I want to say sold out tickets, but holy shit, I don't know what the stadium's going to look like this weekend, all right? It's probably going to be a bunch of Miami Dolphin fans up in that bad boy, yo. They tickets, I mean, like, their tickets are sold already, right? Because, you know, your season ticket holders, man, they buy the tickets, they don't care. They buy the tickets, but they probably selling them to the highest bidder. And the highest bidder is probably a bologna and cheese sandwich and a Snapple. Like, that's probably what's happening right now. But anyway, like, yes, the market is good, but do you really want to come here and deal with this shit? Like, do you really want to? I don't know. I don't know. And then you got like Ron Rivera, right? So when Ron Rivera got fired, right, it sent the world ablaze because I guess it was kind of expected, but it was kind of unexpected because, like, Ron Rivera is a great head coach. He's really, really good. So it was just like, holy shit, they just fired this dude. And the first thing I see is Giants fans like, let's go get Ron Rivera, right? Okay, cool. Listen, I like Ron Rivera. I fucks with Riverboat Ron, okay? But, like, he just did an interview today. And in an interview, he said, I'm not going to take a job to take a job. I'm going to go to an organization, right? That's right there. You can taste it. I'm paraphrasing. I'm adding words. You know what I'm saying? But like they're right there, man. A good draft, a good free agency period, and we're in contention. That's not the Giants right now, yo. That's not this team. You want to know what team that is? You want to know what team that is for real, for real? Like, for real, for real? That's the Dallas Cowboys, yo. It's the damn Dallas Cowboys. Because they're probably going to fire their head coach at the end of this year. That's a team that's right there, yo. That team is, like, right there. The right staff, the right coaches, a couple of moves, you know what I'm saying, here and there to fill some holes. Yo, the Cowboys are contenders. Yeah, you got to deal with Jerry Jones and his bullshit, but you can win. You can win. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh my God. Like, I came to the realization of that earlier. I'm like, oh my God. Ron Rivera goes to the Cowboys. We're fucked, yo. We are fucked. What are some other candidates? Well, if the Cowboys fire Jason Garrett, there's been reports of him coming and being the head coach of the Giants. Jesus Christ, yo! I don't want him. Nobody wants him. But the Giants would probably pick him up because he has sustained success. I'm doing quotation fingers, right? He's got some sustained success. But yo, that Cowboys team has been put together well for the last 8, 9, 10 years. All right? This Giants team ain't nowhere near that Cowboys team on paper. In reality, in an alternate reality, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, there's nowhere where this team is as good as that Cowboys team. So we're going to bring Jason Garrett here so he can clap on the sidelines as the team is getting the shit kicked out of him every Sunday? Nah. Matt Rule, I'll be honest with you, I still don't know nothing about Matt Rule aside from the fact that I watched him get his ass kicked over the weekend. Straight up, got his ass kicked. I mean, it is what it is, right? It's college football. You never know. But I mean, like, he got his ass kicked. Yes, he turned the program around, but I don't really know nothing about him. So you gonna let him come in here and bring his whole staff with him? Like, you're gonna do that? I don't think so, because the Giants are too afraid to do that. You want to know why the Giants are too afraid to do that? Well, actually, no. Now that I think about it, they might do it because he was the coach. He was on the coaching staff of the Giants last time we won a Super Bowl. That's cute. But you know what? Maybe we should get away from people from the past, yo. Maybe we should go and find some new ideas out this motherfucker, because like that's what other teams is doing. You got other coaches, right? They're getting analytics. Yo, Harbaugh up the street from me, okay, in Baltimore, has got like a staff full of brainiac motherfuckers doing analytics, right? And it's working. It's fucking working. But guess what the Giants are doing? The Giants are stuck 20 years in the past trying to find Lawrence Taylor with Chase Young. Listen, Chase Young is a good player, man, all right? Chase Young is a beast, but like, let's be honest, man. We are not a Chase Young away from being Super Bowl champions, yo. Do you hear the anger and the frustration in my voice right now? It's not because we're losing. It's not because we're on the cusp of greatness and we just need to figure out a couple of things. It's because I think we are fucked, yo. That's what I think. And I tell you what, man. It's rough for a dude like me. A dude like me that every day, for the next, in December, so what, the next 2-3 months, I'm going to be walking around with a New York Giants Scully on my head. Because best believe I'm going to be walking around with my New York Giants Scully on my head. I'm going to be driving my car with New York Giants license plate covers on it. I'm going to be up in my house or walking around, going to get the mail in my New York Giants slippers. Every time I look at my phone and the screen lights up, there's a New York Giants logo on it. It's rough for a dude like me that reps his team whether they win or they lose. It's rough because I'm going to go outside with all my New York Giants paraphernalia and people going to laugh at me. People going to tell me that my team sucks. And what the response do I have? Fucking none, yo. That's the response that I have. I've come out here, I've put shit on wax about me repping this team. It's on the internet. It's forever now. I can never get rid of it. And I gotta sit here and I gotta eat crow because I don't know where this team is going. I'm telling you, yo, right now we fucked, man. Right now we fucked. I just breathe, Pest, breathe. This is just this is a terrible situation for us right now. It's a terrible situation, man, because like I don't know what's gonna happen next, man. Like I don't know if Dave Gettleman is gonna get the opportunity to have an off season where he actually has cap. And I say I don't know. I don't mean that like I'm concerned. I want him to be here, and I hope he doesn't go. I'm kind of on the fence about that too. Like, I don't know if Dave Gettleman's going to be our general manager after this. It seems like his job is not as on the line as Pat Shurmur. I think Pat Shurmur's job is off the line, on the ground, all right? Past the 5-second rule, you can't pick it up and eat that, motherfuckers. It's down there for life. The answer's on it. But, like, Dave Gettleman's job seems, I guess, a little bit safer. But I'm going to be honest with you, like, I'm concerned about Dave Gettleman with all this cap money. I'm concerned that Dave Gettleman is going to pay Lawrence Williams. I'm so upset that I can't even name some of the players on my damn team, yo. That's how upset I am. Leonard Williams, man. I had to back up for a second. Leonard Williams. Is Dave Gettleman getting ready to pay this dude a ridiculous ass amount? I mean, listen, man. Williams is a good player, man. He's good. You know, in the trenches, he's going to push the pocket. Clearly, you know, we saw some sparks from him on Monday, getting back there, pressuring the quarterback, getting some tackles for loss. But is he worth Aaron Donald money? Hell to the nah. Is Dave Gettleman going to go out there and find some free agents and pay them entirely too much money to get here? Because to be completely honest, that's probably the only way you convince these players to come here in the first place is by giving them the super bag. Because if I was an able-bodied player in the NFL that was an unrestricted free agent and Dave Gettleman called my agent and my agent called me and said, hey, man, I know you love the New York Football Giants. You want to go play for them? I'd be like, they're going to have to give me the bag, baby. They're going to have to give me the bag. So there goes all our cap space, because in order for us to get some of these players, man, it's going to cost us a lot. You know, unless they're former Cardinals or former Panthers or former Vikings, you know, those guys apparently will come here and play. But you know what? That former Cardinal thing may be out the window, because James Betcher will probably be fired too, because that dude's a bum. I'm having fun with this, y'all. I'm having fun with this, but like I'm also being like dead ass serious, man. James Betcher is a bum. Like, this dude, I don't know what this dude is doing either. Can someone make some adjustments at halftime, or are we just do we like put the game plan down and say no matter what, we're not changing this game plan? I don't know. Man, tell you what, Giants fans, I'm at the point where I'm over here doing what you all think I'm going to do, and that's flip the fuck out. So here's the deal. We got 3 more games to go. We got the Miami Dolphins, who's probably going to beat us. We got the Washington Redskins. I'm going to be at that game with all my Giant stuff on. I haven't decided if I'm going to put a bag on my head or not. But I'll be there with my Giant stuff on. It's going to probably be cold as hell. We're going to probably lose that game. And then we're going to have the Philadelphia Eagles at home. Eagles going to be playing with the season on the line and a trip to go into the playoffs, more than likely. And we're probably going to lose that game too. This will more than likely be one of the worst seasons in the history of the New York Football Giants. We are probably going to go 3 whole months without winning a football game. And then the offseason is going to come. And our head coach is probably going to get canned. And our defensive coordinator is probably going to follow him out the door. Our offensive coordinator is going to follow him out the door. Our offensive line coach, which I don't know if this guy's an offensive line coach or if he's just offensive in the things he says when he's in the locker room. That's the only way he can like be offensive. He's going to be gone. Tight end coach is going to probably be gone. Linebackers coach, defensive back coach, special teams coordinator, he can stay. He's been kicking ass. I hope they keep him around because this special team has looked nice, man. It's one of the few nice things on the team. But he's probably going to be gone too. And we're going to start from scratch. And I don't know what's going to happen, man. I wish this was like Madden where I can just sim to the offseason, but I can't. I'm going to suffer through this next week. 3 weeks, just like the rest of y'all, and I mean, then we'll see what happens then, man. We'll see what the future holds. Listen, y'all, I can't guarantee y'all that I'm going to hit y'all with weekend review for the next 3 weeks. I can't guarantee y'all that I'm going to come out here and I'm going to review the game like I've been doing all year. I can't guarantee y'all none of that. What I can guarantee is for me to come on this microphone at least another 2 times and tell y'all how mad I am at this football team. Tell y'all how pissed off I am. But hey, listen, guys, it is what it is, right? Because, like, no matter what, I'm going to still walk around with all my Giants shit on. I'm going to still, you know, love this football team no matter what. And I'm going to still dedicate some of my time to come in front of this microphone and talk about this team and give you guys my opinion. Hey, man, you know, hopefully next season, man, I'll have a lot more upbeat and happy and excited videos. But for the remainder of this year, it's going to be doom and gloom, y'all. It's going to be me yelling. It's going to be me cursing and shit. Whatever, y'all. It is what it is, man. Hey, listen. I appreciate y'all, man, coming and listening to me rant at this point about my favorite football team. And do me a favor, guys. Hit that like button. Shoot me a comment. Tell me why you mad. Or tell me why you're not mad. Tell me why you think people should be fired. Tell me why you think people should stay. Just tell me something. Let's talk some Giants football. And tell everybody about the channel, man. Tell them that, yo, there's this new guy that's on YouTube and he doesn't show his face, but boy, does he yell and curse about this New York Giants football team. Because that's what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the month. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. And I'll catch you guys later. Deuces.